He's bold, he's brilliant, and he's never been afraid to ruffle feathers. Bill Maher is a one-man media machine, comedian, commentator, cultural critic, and unapologetic truth-teller. Today, we dive into the real story behind the man who's been making us laugh and think for over 4 decades. Inside Bill Maher's life story and lifestyle. Bill Maher's journey begins in New York City, born on January 20th, 1956. Raised in Rivervale, New Jersey, Maher was born into a mixed religion household. His mother was Jewish, his father Catholic, although Maher didn't discover his Jewish roots until his teenage years. His father, a news editor for NBC, would unknowingly plant the seeds of Maher's lifelong obsession with current events, politics, and debate. He attended Cornell University and graduated with a double major in English and history, but academia wasn't Maher's destination. Comedy was calling. In the late 70s and early 80s, Maher began performing stand-up in New York's thriving comedy scene. These formative years were packed with struggle and self-discovery. He bombed on stage plenty of times, but those failures sharpened his edge. His wit grew bolder, his observations more biting.
Sharp wit, unfiltered opinions, and a career spanning decades. Bill Maher has built an empire as one of America's most influential political commentators and comedians. From his groundbreaking shows like Politically Incorrect to the long-running success of Real Time with Bill Maher, he has never been afraid.
By the early 90s, Bill Maher became a household name with the launch of Politically Incorrect. First aired on Comedy Central before moving to ABC, the show broke boundaries. Maher brought people from all ideological walks of life into the same room and made them debate, laugh,
for you, Ken,
and
do you have any
occasionally
faith that
explode.
Congress
It
will
was
be
loud,
able to regulate
risky, and
AI?
culturally electric. This format set the
I think
tone
they'll do
for
it
his
as well as they
career.
regulate.
A fearless host who didn't care about party lines, only truth, reason, and satire. When Politically Incorrect was canceled in 2002 following his controversial post-9/11 remarks, many thought his career was over, but Maher, ever the maverick, came back stronger. In 2003, HBO gave him the perfect stage with Real Time with Bill Maher. This time, the gloves were off. Without network constraints, Maher thrived, tackling politics, religion, celebrity culture, and personal freedom with signature sharpness.
You would, so, you know, this show is famous.
One of his most iconic moments came during a monologue dissecting America's complicated relationship with sex. Rather than dodging controversy, Maher leaned into it, using humor to expose hypocrisy. His rants became cultural benchmarks, sparking debates across dinner tables and newsrooms alike. These moments, both provocative and intellectual, proved he was more than just a comedian. He was a cultural commentator who could blend satire and philosophy.
So that
in the
sounds like
same
you're
breath.
for more
Off-screen,
regulation?
Maher's lifestyle reflects his individuality. A committed bachelor, Maher has openly embraced a lifestyle many Hollywood personalities avoid. He owns a lavish home in Beverly Hills filled with modern art, vintage books, and an expansive outdoor lounge perfect for the cigar sessions he often references. Cars are another passion. His collection includes sleek luxury rides and classic American muscle cars. You'll also spot him at upscale restaurants, jazz clubs, or reading alone on a terrace in the LA sun. Maher's bachelor lifestyle has often attracted media attention. He's dated a number of women, many younger than him, and he's never shied away from defending his choices. When asked why he's never married, his answer is simple: freedom. He prioritizes autonomy over social expectations, a theme that runs through his personal and professional life. His podcast, Club Random, gives fans an unfiltered look into that life. With drinks in hand and guests ranging from comedians to rock stars, Maher goes deep, sharing personal stories, philosophy, and reflections that rarely make it to television. Here, he's not the host moderating a debate. He's a man revealing his worldview, unmasked and unhurried. These conversations have become essential, listening for those who want to understand the man behind the microphone. In another memorable moment, Maher appeared on The View to discuss his upbringing, and things got unexpectedly emotional. He opened up about his parents, especially his father's decision to stop taking the family to church when Bill was 13, an act that freed his thinking and propelled him down the path of secular critique. Maher attributes much of his intellectual independence to that pivotal moment. He's also known for his fearless views on religion. His 2008 documentary, Religulous, remains one of his most provocative work, confronting religious dogma across the globe. While it drew criticism from the devout, it was praised by others for its wit and courage. Bill Maher's life is also filled with friendships and unlikely alliances. He's shared drinks with Kid Rock, debated fiercely with conservative pundits, and even bonded with people on opposite ends of the political spectrum. Unlike many in the media, Maher doesn't live in a bubble. He values dialogue over dogma, and it's this attitude that has allowed him to remain relevant in an ever-polarized media world. But it's not all politics and debates. Maher is a creature of pleasure. He's spoken about his love for cannabis, cigars, and quiet evenings. Whether he's hosting a private dinner party or unwinding on a podcast with a scotch in hand, Maher lives by his own rules. His home is his sanctuary, and he's curated it with the same intentionality he brings to his monologues. Elegant, sharp, and deeply personal. In an age of filters and carefully managed personas, Bill Maher remains refreshingly authentic. He's loud, smart, funny, and flawed. He doesn't pretend to have all the answers, but he's damn good at asking the right questions. Maher has crafted a life that refuses to conform. His journey is a rare mix of rebellion, intellect, and unapologetic style. And as long as there are questions worth asking, you can bet Bill Maher will be there, microphone in hand, ready to challenge everything. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the unapologetic, sharp-witted world of Bill Maher, don't just sit there nodding in agreement. Hit that like button to show your support for fearless commentary. Subscribe for more bold profiles, behind-the-scenes stories, and eye-opening lifestyle breakdowns. And don't forget to smash that notification bell.
Welcome to the Dana Carvey Show. My guest is Bill Maher. Hi.